This is a 1939 house with a kitchen that was originally remodeled in 1980. They put new cabinets in, rather nice cabinets, and the client wanted to keep the cabinets and save money on the remodeling. So we began with adding this little butler pantry area. Which we purchased from Craftmate Cabinets to add to the additional changes we were going to make, but to give a little area where they could prepare for their breakfast, to take out to the breakfast room. Change the doorbell out, of course, added an outlet. These drawers are very soft, self-closing drawers, and I wanted the dog food out of the way, so we suspended it. And as we complete the room and we finish painting the trim, we did other things too. We went into the closet here, which is the old pantry. We added all of these new shelves so she could get to her spices. She's a cook. And all of her pots and pans, which we hung from the ceiling. I don't know if you can see up there, but they're grilling utensils and so forth. They're up on a very top shelf. This was all custom designed for the client. She can pull out her things as she needs them. They're all on slides. Of course, along with adding the pantry, we had to move cabinets that were on one side of the kitchen to the other to accommodate the larger refrigerator that this kitchen needed. And so we removed some cabinets and switched them around, and others we left, but we rehabbed them. There'll be still images here that you can see how we rehabbed the inside of some of these cabinets. With an undermount double 18 gauge stainless steel sink and a new faucet that has multiple sprays. The dishwasher we kept to save money because it's in great shape and it's a KitchenAid. Of course, at the bottom we added tilt out drawer and a slide out garbage container, and had to replumb it all because of the new double sinks, as well as garbage disposal. Again, these cabinets are probably 40-some years old, but all now have been rehabbed. Kept the drawers, of course. Went inside all of them and repainted them. Added the new drawer pulls, hardware. And there was one recessed light here. The soffit was already removed, and we replaced them with these two hanging lights that gave her a lot more light in her work area. As well as, I'll back up and show you these two work lights on the ceiling that turn on dim and then ultimately brighten up pretty quickly, so you don't get hit with that blinding light in the morning when you're making your coffee. She loved her old stove. Doesn't look old, but it is about 20 years old. So we incorporated the stove, backsplash, and a matching microwave into the design. These are the cabinets that we actually moved from the other side of the room to here so that we could put the stove here. There was a freezer at one time, an upright freezer in this space, and she wanted more workspace and a place, of course, to use a toaster oven, and her baking equipment is all in these drawers that are self-closing. So we added this unit for her after we removed the freezer, and next to each set of cabinets below and above is a place for both large and smaller cutting boards, and we put a shelf. Cooking books are going to go on, although she's got a ton of them. I think she's going to just put a few here, and we have an outlet there for her to put her clock and plug it in. All of this kitchen was done in a matter of 4 weeks. And we kept the floor. She liked this Solarian floor. And in fact, it's in almost perfect condition. And it's soft underfoot, so she doesn't worry about breaking things. And she's had neuropathy issues, so for her it's a nice soft floor to work on. And I guess that's about it. And as I back out, here's a view of the kitchen that we just redid.